shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. What the Lord has done for me, it shall be permanent. Praise God. First of all, I want to thank God for His awesome grace upon my life. For He who made it possible for me to be alive in the land of the living. I thank Him on behalf of my family for the protection and His loving kindness upon our lives. May He receive all the praises, honor, adoration in the name of Jesus. My testimony is all about what the Lord have done for me ever since I get to know our beloved Daddy, no other person but our prophet ZECHARIAH ODUSANYA, whom God have been using to break yokes of the demon upon our lives. I met him on 2019 online. You know, when I met him, it was just like, let me just say, it was the will of God, because 2019, let me say 2018 to 2019, before I met him, has been mess upon my life, as in is a kind of nightmare. Ever since I was born, I've never experienced such cases before I get to know whom our beloved prophet is. So to cut a long passage into a short form, when I met him on 2019, on February 2019, he prophesied to me even before I could open my mouth to tell him what my problem is all about. He prophesied to me, and I didn't even tell him that my mother is late. Still on the prophecy, still on the things he was telling me, God revealed to him my family background, and he started telling me things, and exactly what he was saying was just what was have been happening in my life. So he gave me direction. Like I normally tell people, any human being who doesn't have a prophet in his life or in her life is just like a house without a window and a door. You know, and when you have a prophet in your life, there's something they also say, that obedience is better than sacrifice, which is to say, when a prophet say pray, pray, no matter how the risk it will take you, no matter how hard the prayer might seem to be, once you do according to the prophecy which he gave you, because when he is prophesying to you, he is not saying it by his own powers. Are you getting me? Because God uses prophets as messengers to tell us what what we can't see. God used prophets to tell us what is going on in our spiritual life. So when he gave me the spiritual directive of what to do, things to do and things not to do, you must do this by this time, you must avoid this, you know, I started following it gradually till I saw my breakthrough. A boy of my age, I never touched millions before, but even as I'm talking at the moment, at least I can boast of some certain assets which most of my mates they have not seen it before, or they have, or as in, let me just say on myself, ever since I met him, life has been so good for me. It's not by my power, neither is it by my mind, but it's by the divine will of God, and also a connective prayer upon the anointing which our beloved Daddy, Prophet ZECHARIAH ODUSANYA, carries in his body. I give God all the glory, honor, adoration. Still on the prophecy he gave me on the first period when we were talking, he told me that I should be careful about police case. So when he told me that, I was thinking, I was as a carnal-minded person, I was just like asking myself, where is this police case coming from? What? But lo and behold, one day, for you to know that when God speaks, it must surely come to pass. My electricity finished over here, so I was going out to recharge electricity. So on my way to buy the electricity at a fuel station behind my street, where in this country where I'm staying, I wasn't having my permit, my resident permit then. I was just walking. Lo and behold, I saw two policemen. They apprehended me. When they caught me, they were like, "You are who?" Because they can depict foreigners very well, and I'm dark in complexion, very, very dark. So they were able to dictate that I'm not from this side. They asked me 1 or 2 questions, which I was telling them I am this, I am that. They were like, okay, there's no problem. You can follow us to the station. Then when they said I can follow them to the station, I was just like, if I should go to the station, these people, they will deport me, this, that. But based on the prayer that our prophet gave me to do, which I did, God lured them into my hands and they were under my control. Then I told them, no need for me to go to that side with you. Do you mind, guys? Let's just stand here and settle things as if it was in Nigeria. They all agreed. I gave them what I have. They accepted it. Off I went. I give God all the glory, honor, adoration. If not for any other thing, life has been so good, and God has been showing His evidence upon my life through the spiritual directive which our beloved prophet ZECHARIAH ODUSANYA have been giving me. May all glory, honor, adoration be ascribed to the holy name in Jesus' name. Amen.
This testimony is just the beginning. No, it's just beginning. You will become a billionaire. By the power of my anointing will turn you to billionaire. Watch every dream you have been thinking in front of you. I know it's a big dream. All those dreams will come to reality. You will be a breakthrough to your generation. So shall it be in the name of man. Today's date, mark it down. My anointing will start working for you more than it has been working for you before. So shall it be in the name of Jesus. God permanent this testimony in Jesus' name.
Because you are hearing my voice across the world. My name is Prophet ZECHARIAH ODUSANYA. You know as global testimony. You can connect with me on YouTube. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can connect with me on Twitter. You can connect with me on Facebook. The name that you use to search is Global Testimony TV. And this is my calling number for prayer and counseling. You can call on WhatsApp. This is the number +234-8054-353629. You are the next to be celebrated. I can't wait to see you carry your baby. I can't wait to see you receiving documents in that country. I can't wait to see you getting married this year. I can't wait to see you doing good things. All these things shall come to reality in the name of Jesus. All these things will come to reality in the name of Jesus. When Jacob blessed his angel, he warned his angel that if you don't bless me, I will not let you go. Someone is under this calling. You are holding this authority now. You are holding this anointing now. This anointing will bless you. This anointing will deliver you.